Hey, good morning, guys. This is John Phillips. It's Tuesday morning. I'm heading out to put a water heater in, 30-gallon tall, 3,500 watt Elements Ream. This is my second attempt to do this. I went yesterday and they were supposed to leave a key for me to get in, and the lady said she just forgot about it. And so I went there again last night at about 4 o'clock and told her, you know, give me a key. And she said she wanted to just leave it under the mat. And so we're going to try this again. Hopefully she didn't forget today. But yeah, it should be an easy job. I also have to rebuild a Gerber 3-handled tub and shower valve. It's leaking, and I picked up a rebuild kit for that, and they're usually pretty easy to repair. What I'm amazed at is this is actually the kit. It's driving with no hands through a construction zone and videotaping. Anyways, this is the rebuild kit, and I'm amazed at how cheap that is compared to a Moen PosiTemp cartridge. It costs less than a PosiTemp cartridge, and you get 3 brass stems, a diverter, you know, the escutcheons, handles, everything, man. Where's the justice in that? But I don't know, man. I'm not happy with the cost of a PosiTemp cartridge from Moen, and they're supposed to be guaranteed for life, so they're trying to make up for lost ground. They need to change their warranty if they don't want to honor it. So just a little side note. But yeah, I'm gonna head over here and get one of these nice cheap breakfasts, and then I'm gonna go to the job, and I will try to get you some shots of this, and just sitting back waiting for my GoPro 10 Black to show up in the mail. I can't wait, and maybe I'll get some good video for you guys instead of the shit I've been putting up. I know it's pretty bad. Anyways, alright, I'm gonna go in here to Rogers Market and get me a nice breakfast. Look at this guy. $5.99, man. I can't let them hear me saying that because they might raise the price, but are you kidding me, man? Chorizo hash, fucking handful of bacon, and scrambled eggs for $6. Wow. Oh yeah. Alright, so this is the water heater I'll be replacing. I'm gonna put a new shut-off valve on here. This is a looks like a globe valve, and I don't know, looks like it's probably in backwards. Yeah, you can see the arrow, the flow arrow. Fucking dope, put it in backwards. Flow's going this way, going through this way. So the valve's in backwards, which isn't a big deal, but that's pretty simple. Anyways, I'm gonna put a new pan in here because this one's a little oversized, to say the least. But I also have to repair a tub valve she said was dripping, and she told me it was a 3-handle. Her son was in the bathroom when I came here, so I couldn't yeah, it's dripping on the hot side. So they have to turn it this way to the cold side. Anyways, it's just a mowing. I've got this cartridge on the truck. It's a simple fix. And that'll be it. So while I have the water off, I'll change that cartridge out. Alright, let me get set up here and we'll get rolling on this one. So I've turned off the breaker to this unit. This water heater has one of those cheap ass drain valves, plastic, and rather than mess with it, I'm going to just pump it down from the top. So this water heater on the hot side, it has a heat trap. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Going back to the original plan. That seems to be working. Hook up my discharge hose. These valves. Alright, she's draining, but it's draining really slow. I'm going to go ahead and get this other water heater dressed out while I'm waiting. You can see this guy's just trickling, man. It's going to be a while. That's not good. That's not good. It's gonna burn my pump up. Sometimes you gotta play with the valve a little bit to clear out some debris. Pumping a little better. I'm gonna mess with it a few more times. Alright, get this valve water heater out of this box. I actually can still lift these 30s. Alright, so it's still waiting for this water heater to drain down. It's really slow. but these stub outs are going to be too low, so I'm going to sweat all this stuff off, clean it up, and use a couple Sharkbite 90s. It's the easiest way to make changing the next one out easy, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, so this guy's drained. Good enough for me to get it out of here anyway. I think. Okay. So I want to see if this pan drain's actually attached to something. Of course it's not, and there's no pan drain, but they didn't even cap it off so that it works a little bit. Fucking worthless. Alright, so I'm gonna clean this up in here. Put the new pan in with the drain out in the front so that if they needed to drain the pan with a hose, they'll be able to do that. I've got these all cleaned up, ready for a SharkBite 90, which SharkBite fittings really are the easiest way to transition and most effective way to transition from one pipe to another. I know a lot of guys have issues with them. They leak. Well, it's probably because you're putting it on wrong. Make sure everything's nice and clean. You got to get all that old solder off and push them on and make sure they're in all the way. They do sell a depth gauge if you need that, but yeah, I found that they're the most effective way to transition, and it's outside the wall. If it's going to leak, it's going to be noticeable. And this 1/2-inch relief line is not required anymore. It's undersized. The code says it should be piped full size. But they changed the code down here where I can dump it into the pan. So that's what we got. I'm going to cut that off flush to the wall, put a cap on it, make my transition to CPVC, and put this other heater in after I install the pan and vacuum this up. Alright guys, so I'm all ready to put this new water heater in. I've got a drain valve on this pan in the event this water heater goes bad. They'll be able to hook a hose up and drain this pan until it can get replaced. I put my 90s on here, my SharkBite 90s, and I capped off that relief line. So I'm going to put this heater in right now and hook her up. This 30 tall is about my limit on what I can pick up now. I ain't trying to hurt myself. Perfect. That I'm going to roll off to the side. Get a few 90s and some glue. I always try to give the next guy a little pipe to work with, you know, instead of butting shit up. It makes it difficult. So I'll do my part for the next guy. Okay. And on stuff like this, I always put the letters to the back, keep it nice and clean looking. Okay, looking for the long lost ball valve. On CPVC, you can take those sleeves out. But I suggest for you guys, if you're using shark bites, I always do this. Even if you're using PEX or CPVC, copper, whatever, the part you're going to push into the valve, you need to take this edge off on the outside so you don't mess that O-ring up. This is going to go like that. That's it, man. Did you hear it pop in? That's the baby. I'm gonna cut this. I always wipe my joints real quick, just to keep it clean looking, you know. Lower that. That's a little too high. Those are new cutters, which I like, but they're tough to open. That breakfast, man, that's a good one. I've already eaten it like 4 times. Every fucking time I bend over, I get a fucking mouthful. I don't know. The chorizo hash may be something I shouldn't be eating. Yes. Thank God nobody was home. I had to use the bathroom. Okay. So I like to put a street 90 on the relief valve, offset it to the side so it's not like where somebody, a kid or something, would be messing around. So, I just like to put a little pitch on this. It blows off, at least the water's going to run out. And it won't be sitting on all that shit in there, the spring. And you don't want to do it, don't. That's what I say. You do what you do. I do what I do. Okay. Whenever I do a water heater, I always change the wire nuts. These were undersized, honestly. They needed to be red. I think I bit into one too many live wires with this guy. You know? It happens sometimes. headache, sinus headache today. Probably from listening to myself talk, you know, tend to fucking give myself a headache. Imagine if you had to hang around with me all fucking day. Christ. That can't be fun. And as usual, I lost a fucking screw. Typical. Okey-doke. Alright, so I'm ready to turn the water back on. Close this kitchen sink faucet. Okay, here goes nothing. Alright, so it looks like the shock plate joint on the cold side is good, so I'm going to start trickling this shit in here. Got a valve on the pan drain. In the event this thing leaks, you can run a hose. 30 gallon. Green 3500 watt elements. Alright, so she's filling. I'm going to clean up all my stuff, and then I'm going to go fix this Chateau, Moen Chateau tub and shower faucet. Don't ever turn a water heater on until you Don't ever turn it on electrically until you get good flow out of this hot side. Okay. So everything's good. We'll go ahead and fire up the electric. Water heater breakers on the top. And I always stick my air on this. See if you can hear it humming in there. And I definitely hear electricity working. So this is good. This water heater's a wrap. It's filled. And we're all set here. So I'm going to clean up my stuff and then get ready to do this valve. Alright, so this is the valve that I need to replace. Not the valve, just the cartridge. I'm going to go ahead and take it apart. And yeah, I think it's just a Mullen, which will be very good and easy to fix. Getting old shit is not fun. Somebody screwed their own screw in here and re-threaded the cartridge. It's a friggin' wood screw, man. Thank God that cartridge is coming out, but this is the old style. Get that thing out of there. Alright, so I'm going to go turn the water off. Alright. Retention clip is right there. So let me go turn the water off and get this cartridge out. This clip out. That comes out. And what I try to do is try to get the cartridge out. Anyways, this is for the old style cartridges. It's not for PosiTemp. I try to break this guy loose a little bit. This one may be tough getting out. We'll see. Back this out all the way. The screw. Once the stem's pulled out, you screw this in. Yeah, that's a tough one, guys. That one's not going to want to come out easy. if this even fits that, see, that's how you do that. The problem is there's probably a lot of pieces of the rubber in there. See these? I'm missing the top half of both of them. I don't see them down there, which means they're in there, so I gotta dig them out. And when you're doing this, you don't wanna scratch this. I'm just gonna go blast the water for a second. Let this guy blow them things out. Yeah, see, here's the rest of the pieces. Both of them came out by turning the water on. So I'm just going to clean the inside of this with a cleaning brush. Definitely don't want to scratch the inside of this valve body. Be very careful. That's all I'm saying. Okay. So we need to get a new cartridge, which is this Moen. You know it's a genuine Moen part because you can't get it out of the box. Wonderful. Okay. And I've got some grease in these packs. Yeah, this is Moen grease, so I like to use that. I just squirt. Oh, it's more like oil than grease, so Anyways, we'll dump it on here. Okay. You want to put it in like this so that these plastic pieces are up. It's not the smoothest thing I've ever done, but hopefully it's gonna be good. Alright, so the cartridge is in. I'm gonna turn it off. We'll turn the water back on. Alright, so hot's supposed to be on the left, cold on the right. Alright, so if you're somebody who can see, fortunately I can't anymore. If you can see or feel, there is a notch on the top of this. If the notch is up, that's going to be in the right position so that the hot would be on the left side and the cold on the right. But if you turned it on and it was backwards, where the cold was over here, you just flip this stem, spin it 180 degrees, and that'll take care of that issue. The other thing that I'd like to say is, if you do one of these in your house, don't if you take the plate off and there are integral stops in there, do not turn them off. You definitely want to. That's all bent up. Here we go. Yeah, don't turn those integral stops off, because that's just they're gonna leak or not work. They're not gonna help you. They're gonna create another job for you. Trust me. Okay. Now I'm not going to put the same wood screw back in there. Hopefully I have one somewhere in here for that. That looks a little long. That looks a little long, but I know it's the right screw. To the truck and get the right screw. Alright. This is the screw that's supposed to be in there. This is the one that was in the old faucet. Something missing here. I'm not doing something right. There should be a little. Okay, that's it, my friends. That's hot, cold. Off. It doesn't appear to be dripping, so let's get that. So I want to wipe this tub down. This lady who lives here keeps a very, very clean house, man. She's I like to leave it the way I found it, or better. So that's it. This little guy. Hello there. What is that, Alaskan Malamute? Husky. I had one that looked just like it when I was a kid, but he wasn't a puppy. My dad got it for me, but he was big. It's beautiful, man. Hey. Hello there. How are you? You a good boy. Is it a boy or a girl? Girl. Oh, nice. Hello, sweetie. Hello there. You're a beautiful girl. Yes, you are. Oh, look at those pretty eyes. Let me see that. Whoops. Oh, my goodness. Oh, goodness. She loves to play. Oh, she's beautiful, man. I love dogs. Hey, let me see them face. Let me see that face. Oh, you're so cute. Yes, you are. Yeah, you're beautiful. She's beautiful, man. Good luck with her. Oh, thanks.